Why, hello there. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jenny. I make videos on fashion, handbags, luxury, contemporary items. If you guys like stuff like that, or you guys just want to see a little unboxing, some comparisons, reviews, anything in that nature, then please consider clicking that notification button below and subscribing to my channel. I'm just gonna throw and pop up my Instagram over here. Please drop by, say hello. I would love to help answer any questions or just talk about anything bag related. So feel free to give me a little DM. And yeah, let's just get started. So today's video is going to be on things I would buy if it weren't because of these little things. A little, big, I don't know how, it depends how you see it, but these are all bags that I had on my wish list at some point and things I truly considered getting, but there was like one or two things about it that really kind of changed my mind about them. So I thought it'd be an interesting video because I thought it would be helpful if you guys are looking to getting these bags. Although I don't have them, I want to kind of voice my opinion of what I think could be changed about them in some sort of way. Before we get started, I do want to like pop this up a little bit, but I always tell you guys, mine is, you know, the fashion and handbags and everything. I love home decor. I love just like looking at home magazines and figuring out what things, but most importantly, I love greenery and flowers. I think it really just makes a place pop. And I'm not like a person that is super good. I'm not a person that's great when it comes to plants. I don't know too much. I just know I should water them, put them under sunlight, things like that. So I have if you see some of the stuff around my home, I definitely have a mix of real plants and fake plants because I feel like it helps me balance out, you know, how to kind of like just keep my things green. But I actually really love flowers, and I always tell, you know, my husband, I'm like, don't buy me flowers on Valentine's Day because they honestly last like a couple days and then they wilt and then I have to get rid of them and they're not cheap, right? So I've always told him I want to get those flowers that last like years or months. I just think it'd be really cool. I was super excited when Rose Forever reached out to me and sent me this. So thank you so much for sending this to me again. They just sent this to me and I just thought I would share this with you guys because I never share anything unless I myself love it. But yeah, can you see these? These are real flowers. Isn't that crazy? So they sent this to me about a week ago and look. So these will last a really long time. I want to say they last about a year. This is a New York based company and they have so many good selections because prior to them to reaching out, I already followed them on Instagram and I was actually going to buy myself some actually because I wanted to have it sit in my living room and then I wanted some for my home, for my bedroom upstairs. But yeah, I had loved this particular one because I like the acrylic look. If you see some of the other decoration in my house, I have like acrylic chairs. I just like that like clear kind of modern feel. And this one's so cute because it has a drawer. You can put, I want to put like jewelry. I'm going to put this like in my entrance area. So if I want to put sunglasses in here or any kind of jewelry, I could just pop them in. And honestly, like, look at this. It's so pretty. Yeah, these are real flowers and they're preserved in natural oil. And that's, I think, what makes them last so long. It's a pretty good deal for what you're getting. And they, like I said, they have so many. They have, I think, like velvet versions. They have them in these like matte black boxes. They have them in bigger size acrylic boxes. They have them in like, I don't know, I'm gonna throw some up here. Just so beautiful. If you're looking for a gift or you're looking to get something for yourself and you love flowers as much as I do, but you wanna make sure they last a while, look into this brand. It's amazing. And if you want, they did give me a code for $20 off. I'll drop it on screen and below. And again, I just like to share things that I personally love. These are also allergen free. I just love supporting companies that you know, use organic products and clean and just things that are well designed and quality. I always want to share that with you guys. And I know it's not a handbag, but I thought it was worth sharing because, you know, every now and then I'll pop up some home decor stuff because again, like I just like that kind of thing. I feel like if you're going to be in your home and it's something you enjoy, you need to make sure it looks nice, right? Because you want to be happy when you're in your home. It's the same thing with handbags. When we use our handbags, it makes us happy. When we're in our house, it makes us happy when it looks good. So yeah, check them out if you guys are interested in getting flowers that last a long time. So I just wanted to quickly hop into the topic of, you know, what bags would I get if it wasn't for these things? In no particular order, I'm going to talk about Saint Laurent first. So YSL. So you guys know I mentioned on this channel before, I really wanted the Nikki bag, not the baby Nikki, but just a regular size, but it's kind of the same idea, just one's smaller, one's bigger. I went to YSL, tried this bag on. I'll pop up some photos here. Actually really like it, and I like it because it's a functional bag. It like is a squishy bag, so it's comfortable to wear, has like a nice chain on it, and then inside there's that big front pocket plus like just the bag itself. So I felt like you could organize your stuff, but the pocket doesn't take away from the space inside, and it's a perfect size. It's not a mini bag, but it's I will say like it's just enough to hold what you need for the day without it being too small. So I definitely considered it, but what stopped me from getting it is that magnetic closure. Now, I guess a pro to that is if anyone tries to get in your bag, they can't. It seriously takes both hands to lift up. But for me, like convenience, right? Like if I'm gonna go in and out something, I don't want to have to hold it down and then use my other hand to lift. I just want to be able to like, that's why I got the Dior saddle. It's just like magnetic. It just goes really easily. You don't need to do much. And I felt like after using that for a while, I might get annoyed. So I don't know. I still might add it one day, but right now, like I think if they don't fix that button, it probably would be something that I would just not get, because yeah, that would definitely bother me. Two, sticking with Saint Laurent, is the YSL envelope bag. And I think I asked you guys this on YouTube, but I like the little size. So not the big size, the medium size. The medium size is actually so heavy. So the weight is part of it. It's so heavy. So that's why I wanted to get the mini size, which is this one right here. Now this one is small, but I feel like it's not as heavy, and I just think it looks better like on proportion wise. So I thought about getting that, but number one, I think it's kind of pricey for what it is. It's almost like a wallet on chain size, but you're looking at paying, I think it's like over 2,000 for that. And what stopped me is many people have reached out to me and said that the bag, after lifting the envelope, that like envelope part will peel after a while. And I just feel like if I'm going to spend $2,000 on a bag, that would really bother me. And it shouldn't peel. So I have a YSL walk. I haven't noticed it on that. So I don't know if that's true or not, but whatever, it's the price mixed with the quality. I just feel like, I don't know if that's something that I want to take a chance in right now. It is a beautiful bag though, but that's definitely something that is just, the weight and then the peeling would really get to me. Three, let's go into Chanel. So a lot of the Chanel, okay, minus the obvious, the price increases, and I don't need to go into that because we all know about the price increases. That's number one. And number two, I think a lot of it is they just don't make caviar anything anymore. And I mean, lambskin, you guys know I have the lambskin in the 19. I love it. I think it's so luxurious. I don't have anything recent in the lambskin, so I can't really say like if it's still the same quality or not. But for me, like, I just don't want to have to feel anxiety over using a bag. I just like the caviar simply because it's a little bit more durable in my eyes. But they don't make that anymore in a lot of bags. So like, I love the top handle mini. This one over here, I don't know the exact name. I should have gotten it when they first released with the caviar. I don't know. I guess it's one of my regrets because now they just only make them in lambskin. And obviously the price like went up a lot too. So regret number one. But yes, I think it's really the caviar. They just really don't make any bags in that anymore. Even SLGs, a lot of the SLGs I want now are in lambskin, which I know they still have caviar, but it's just so hard to get. And it's like it's like you have to go at the right time. You have to, the essay has a, I don't know. I just feel like it's too complicated and it just makes me kind of back away a little bit. But that I would say is the biggest thing. And then the same thing with the classic flap. I really want that as well. But for me, that one is the price because I just can't justify paying that much for a classic flap that was X amount like not too long ago. So yeah, you guys know my take on that. I love Chanel vintage and that's the route I'm gonna go for now. Maybe not forever, but right now I love the 24 karat gold. I love everything about it. I have my vintage right here. It's been amazing and it's held up so well. And that lambskin, although that one is lambskin, it's for some reason I feel like it's more durable. I don't know what the difference is necessarily between vintage and new. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go that route. Okay, now let's talk about Fendi. Now you guys know I love the Fendi Peekaboo, but what's stopping me from getting that is how you get in and out of the bag. I just feel like the way to get in and out is just not very convenient. And I feel like the bar, like the edge of it scratches your hand as you're reaching in and out. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I just don't, function wise, I just don't think it's a functional bag, right? Because the bag over here, it's shaped, it's smaller here and then it goes wider. But then this part to get things in and out is not so easy. You definitely need to kind of angle your items to make it fit, but then the bag itself has room. I personally wouldn't get a big size. I would like the mini or a small. I think the small is probably, I don't know. The mini is pretty cute, but again, it's about angling and all of that. So with that said, I just don't know function wise if it's there. And I as much as I like it, that definitely makes me not want to buy the bag. Louis Vuitton. Now there's a couple bags that I like that they have right now. Number one, again, I think I asked a few of you if you like this bag, but it's a Louis Vuitton Diane bag right over here. I actually really like this one. And I know this is a re-addition to their vintage piece. I don't remember the name, but I'll drop it here. It looks the same, right? And actually, I think for the price point, it's not too bad. I know it went up too. I mean, Louis Vuitton had a huge increase recently. I know it went up, but I still think it's like within reason. And I don't like the magenta inside. I would get like the black version. I just think it's more classic, but I do feel like it's a good size bag without it being overly too big. And I do like the leather strap on it. And I think that one, it's patinaed a little bit. So it has that honey leather, which I like because you don't feel as scared using it because it's not that really creamy vachetta. However, I don't know, like you guys know, I'm a big fan of statement straps. I like thick straps. I know it's not for everyone, but me personally, I have my Fendi one. I have my Prada re-edition. I mean, my Dior, like I just like a good thick strap, but for some reason, I don't like the design on that one right there. I feel like it looks a little cheap and I just feel like it looks a little too playful and it's not good for every day, right? So, I mean, I probably still use it, but I just wish that the design was a little different. For example, like the Cousin bag, that strap is also a statement strap, but it's done in a way where the Louis Vuitton is very subtle in there. And I think you can use that strap on other bags. I wish it was something more along the lines of that versus like having like the pink in there with the flowers and I don't know, that's just my take. So if that strap was different, I probably would get it. The second one I've talked about on this channel many times is the loop bag. I like it. I actually never seen it in person, so it's very hard to say, but many people reached out to me and said it's just so small. It looks bigger, I guess, online, but I heard like after you put in your phone, I have the 12 Pro Max and then like a little card wallet, like that's basically it. So I felt like it was just a little bit bigger. It might, be more functional. I still think it's a super cute bag, but those are the reasons why I haven't purchased any of those. Loewe. Now, you guys know it's been on my wish list. It's come off, and I still really like it. And Loewe actually came out with a new bag. I'll drop it over here. How cute is this with the chain? And then it has, the statement strap. It gives it that edge that I was waiting for. But honestly, for me, it's the price. I I think it's nearing like 3,000. I would just rather put that investment in a Chanel bag or put that investment in, I don't know, probably something else. I don't know why. I think I've mentioned before on this channel, it's like any bags that are in department stores, I feel like always lose its value. Again, not that I necessarily buy bags for that, but it's still like, it's something that like kind of just I think about because I do want to be more mindful of what I buy. And that's kind of my process. Like, is it going to have longevity? And I feel like Loewe probably won't when it comes to the price point. However, you know, the leather, Loewe is known for their leather. They're very like understated. I love that about them. If you know, you know, and you can't really beat a Loewe leather bag. So I do want to get that, but I think I might do the pre-love route or just wait till a really good sale maybe at a department store when they have like gift card promotions and things like that. So I don't know, but yeah, that's definitely the reason why I haven't jumped on the Loewe train yet. I think they're beautiful bags though. Next I want to talk about is a Dior book tote. I went back and forth on this. I love the Dior book tote. I like the mini size more. I think small if you're going to use it for like work, but I don't use designer bags for work. I don't think it's necessary. And honestly, the book tote, the reason why I haven't gotten it is a couple reasons. Number one, it is so heavy. Can you believe a bag that's made out of canvas is that heavy? It is like a brick just by itself. So can you imagine a laptop and whatever else you're gonna put in there? It's gonna weigh a ton. So unless you want like to build up your muscles, I just feel like it's just not good for every day. It's like so heavy and you can't really wear it on your shoulder, it'll hurt. So you have to like kind of put it in the crook of your arms. But again, it's just, I don't know, it's just too heavy. That's number one. Number two, I don't like the fact that there's no inside pocket. I don't need to have like ton of organization, but a nice like zipped like inside pocket would be nice just to put like phone and anything loose in there. I mean, I guess, yes, I probably get an insert anyways, but it would just be nice for that price point if it had something inside. And then the next thing is a closure. It would be great if it had like a magnetic button closure. I just think it would make the bag more secure and again, justify the price a little bit more. I think that one goes for like 35, 4,000, something around there, maybe like low fours. So for that, I mean, all you're getting is just the tote. You're not getting any extra like features with that bag, which I think makes it not worth it. And the most important thing why I'm not getting it, minus the weight of the bag itself, is the fact that I've heard so many stories that the fabric actually unravels. So you need to like snip it, like little strings of yarn. You have to cut that out. And again, you pay $4,000 for a bag. Do you really want to take scissors and cut that yourself? I'm not one to say because I did get the Fendi baguette and that one is fabric as well. And same thing, I do have to snip it every now and then because little strings will come out. But you know, like it's one of those things. I felt like that one is not as bad because it's smaller and you're wearing it this way. Whereas a book tote, if you're gonna use it for books and paperwork and your laptop, you're gonna be like tossing it here and there or traveling. So that string is gonna come apart. And I don't know about you guys, but it would hurt my heart if I had to cut it all the time for that price. Also, another one I like, but will not buy is the Lady Dior. And part of that is that flap that's in and out. I understand the design. It makes the bag really pretty, really cute. But can you imagine, like, it's such a tight flap. You have to open it, get your hand in there. And then if you don't hold the flap up, the flap is going to fall on your hand. And then you like can't get things out because it's going to block what you're trying to pull out. So that in itself, again, beautiful bag. If you just want something to sit on your shelf or you just want to use it every now and then for special occasions, great. But if you want it for a day-to-day, I just don't think that bag is functional. And that is why I will not be buying the Lady Dior. Lastly, Goyard. Now, I know Goyard, for some reason, I feel like Goyard's not as popular as some of the other fashion houses. I personally am a big fan of Goyard. Can someone explain to me? I don't understand why the colored versions of the bags are more expensive than just their standard black bag. So if I wanted something in green or in red or in blue, I have to pay extra. And it's like quite a bit more, I think, versus like just a standard black bag. That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it's still the same bag. I don't really understand that. And I think that's kind of silly, but that's just my take on it. But I do note that I did own at some point the St. Louis bag. Now, I like that bag, but honestly, the quality is not good because I told you, like, my bunny like did one little chew and it like ripped apart. My fault for leaving it on the floor. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure if that happened on a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, it wouldn't be as bad because the Goyard leather is so thin. So you hear a lot of stories where people use it and then within a year it rips, or, you know, there's peeling, and it just shouldn't on a bag that costs that much. I don't know. I don't own any other Goyard bags, so I don't know like how their other bags hold up. But I wish that they would make that a little bit more durable, a little bit more thicker. And even like if they're going to charge more, it might be worth it if you know that's going to last and have longevity. So I wish Goyard would fix those things. Then I would consider getting another St. Louis or some sort of tote. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just kind of my list of bags I would buy if only these things were different. But you guys, please don't take any offense if you guys have any of these bags. Like I said, I love these bags still. I just, for me personally, wish that they would change these little things. It would just make it more justifiable in paying the price. That's just my 2 cents. But you guys, please let me know, like, what are some things that you want or you consider or want to buy, but are not going to buy because of whatever reasons? I would love to hear. If you guys like this type of video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And like always, thank you so much for watching and sticking through this long video. And I appreciate you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.